Okay, now for the food update of this series. Um, I, as you know from my last video, I had a pretty traumatic spring break and had a lot of soul searching to do, so I quit the raw food diet and decided to just eat whatever I wanted to. And um, it was kind of with the intention of just gaining weight because I was so sick of trying to lose it, and I decided to just eat whatever my friends were eating, and whatever was simple and stuff like that. Especially because I was studying on my focusing on my studies, and it was just easier to forget about food. So I just ate what I wanted and what other people around me were eating, and that included pizza and french fries and big refried bean filled burritos and a lot of spaghetti and top ramen. A lot of typical college food. And it did make me gain weight. I gained um, 5 to 7 to 8 pounds. I don't remember what I started out as. I think I started out a little over 130, and I ended up being about 140, a little bit less. So, and I know that's a perfectly healthy weight, but I didn't feel comfortable in it, and I I didn't feel very good about myself. But at the same time, I was just sick of thinking about it, and so I was just ignoring the fact that I couldn't fit into my own clothing and stuff like that. So, eventually, I not only gained weight, but I also started feeling the effects in my stomach, and just I felt a lot more sluggish, and I felt pretty sick all the time, and I was always gassy and gurgly and stuff, which is probably more than what you need to know, but I felt like my health was deteriorating um, from that experiment. And I got some olive oil from my dad. My dad visited me from California. He brought up, he used to press olive oil, so he brought me some really, really good olive oil. And that olive oil was made with blood oranges, and it was so good on spinach salads. So I started eating a lot of spinach salads, and my dad also brought some walnuts from the orchard that he lived on. So I had spinach salads with walnuts and dried cranberries and balsamic vinaigrette. And I started feeling better eating that way. So I kind of naturally started eating healthier food. Still too much of the healthy food, but it was healthier, and I started feeling better. Um, and even at the higher weight, I felt better about myself. Just being healthy, I had a lot of energy. Spinach is awesome. It's freaking awesome. It gave me a lot of energy, and I felt better that way. So, the only thing to change, I was eating healthily, the only thing to change was um, my calorie intake. And counting calories is a really scary place for me because I obsess over the numbers too much, and it was kind of scary to start doing. But at about that time, um, right in the beginning to midsummer. My mom, she's gonna kill me if she found out I was saying this online. But she started Weight Watchers, and there's nothing wrong with that, but she's just not telling her friends. And she started that, and I looked through her booklets, and it's a great program. Anybody who needs to lose a little bit more than just 5 pounds here or there should definitely look into that, because Weight Watchers doesn't just cut down your calories, it also makes you eat foods that are higher in fiber, which means that they're not going to be as processed, hopefully. And it also makes you focus on foods that are lower in fat. So it's not just calorie counting. And I was so used to the calorie counting without looking too closely at the other factors in the food that the calories were pretty triggering, because I would look at the calories and be like, oh, I'm eating more than, X many calories, I'm such a fat ass, and so the Weight Watchers thing, the way they count is you have a certain amount of or a certain amount of points a day. I started out being able to eat 21 points, and now I'm only allowed to eat 20 points, but if I wanted to lose weight, which I'm not really adhering to their rules, but anyway, so their number system took the emphasis off of calories and more just about eating healthily, and healthy foods count as less points. So anyway, it just worked really well for me, and I haven't really been following it very closely, but it's I've sort of been keeping a food journal just because I'm so addicted to doing that. It's awful, but I keep a food journal, and so I decided to keep track of Weight Watchers points and stuff, and it's helped me lose that 10 pounds, but I did it very, very slowly, and it's off, and it's not coming back because I did it the right way this time, and I'm a lot healthier this time. I know I didn't necessarily need to lose the weight, but I feel better, and I'm still a healthy BMI of 20. That's very healthy, and I feel so good. I feel so full of life, and I realize I'm heavier than I would have liked to have been last year when I was wanting to be very, very skinny, but I feel really good being as heavy as I am, and I feel very healthy. I've been jumping on the trampoline a lot. I have a mini trampoline you can see right there. I've been jumping on to hippie music, like Bob Dylan and stuff. It's really fun. And Jefferson Airplane, Volunteers, oh man, that's such a good song. So it's been good. I'm healthy, I'm eating well, and I recommend to any of you looking to lose weight in a healthy way, I recommend looking into Weight Watchers. And you don't necessarily have to pay for the membership, because I didn't. They also don't let you if you're like not more than 10 pounds overweight or something, and anyway, but you can figure out how many points you're allowed that day, and then you can do it on your own, and it's healthy, and it's real weight loss. It's not going to be coming right back on, so it's good. Next video.